Beloved ones, the universe waits upon your word. The spoken command is not idle speech, but the very decree of spirit clothed in sound. Too long have men believed their words to be mere chatter, yet every utterance shapes substance, calling forth the unseen into the seen. The lips are the servants of the soul, and the tongue, when governed by faith, becomes the scepter of dominion. You need not strive, nor beg, nor plead. Speak, and it is done. Command, and the universe obey. The power of a spoken command. Section 1. The authority of the spoken word. Beloved ones, hear me well. The spoken word is not an ornament of life. It is the very engine of destiny. Every man and every woman stands surrounded by the fruit of their own lips. The word is not idle, it is seed. It is not noise, it is law. The moment you speak, the universe registers the decree. Invisible messengers take flight, carrying your utterance into the substance of things unseen. What you declare in faith returns clothed in form, and what you declare in fear returns as a snare. Consider the power hidden in a single command. A commander does not question whether his soldiers will obey. He does not beg, nor plead, nor repeat himself in trembling. He speaks once, and the army moves. Why? Because authority is recognized. The universe itself is an obedient army, awaiting the sound of your command. If your voice wavers, the soldiers scatter. But if your tone is sure, the universe marches without delay. Now many imagine that their words are powerless because they see no immediate result. Yet a farmer does not plant in the morning and expect a harvest by nightfall. He plants, waters, and knows the seed is alive. Your words are such seeds. They germinate in the soil of the unseen, and in due season they spring forth. Doubt digs up the ground. Fear tramples the seedling, but faith waters it until the harvest appears. Therefore guard your lips. Guard them as you would guard a treasure chest, for they are the vault from which riches flow or ruin spills. You may say, but I did not mean what I said. Yet the universe does not measure intention. It obeys vibration. It answers tone, belief, repetition. A careless word can wound a life. A faith-filled word can restore a fortune. You have been told, by your words you are justified, and by your words you are condemned. This is not a poet's phrase. It is law. It means every utterance sets in motion either justification or condemnation. If you say, I never have enough, you pronounce a curse, and lack will chase you. If you declare, I am always guided, supplied, and prospered, you release a blessing, and doors swing open. The untrained mind repeats the world's chatter. It echoes fear, sickness, poverty, and failure. But the awakened soul commands life, health, supply, and victory. The difference lies not in the lips, but in the spirit behind the lips. A beggar's words plead, a master's words decree. One doubts, the other knows. One hopes, the other commands. See how the universe responds to conviction. A man declares with certainty, I am guided in this matter, and an answer comes swiftly. Another mutters, I hope something works out, and his path remains clouded. The universe is not moved by wishful phrases. It is compelled by words of authority. Satisfy as though the result is already here, and the law rushes to confirm it. Do not imagine this law is limited to wealth or health. It governs every area of life. Speak peace, and quarrels dissolve. Speak love, and enemies are softened. Speak protection, and danger flees. The tongue is a sword. It cuts away obstacles. The tongue is a key. It opens doors of supply. The tongue is a rudder. It steers the ship of destiny. Let me illustrate. A woman once came saying, everything I touch fails. Every plan falls to pieces. She had decreed failure, and failure obeyed. I told her, your words are your captors. Reverse them. Say instead, everything I touch prospers. Every plan succeeds. Repeat it, believe it, and refuse to utter defeat. She obeyed. Within weeks her affairs reversed. Contracts closed. Money flowed. Doors opened. Nothing changed but her word, and her word changed everything. The law is exact. It cannot be bribed. It cannot be tricked. It answers only to the vibration of certainty. Fear spoken with conviction brings calamity, just as faith spoken with conviction brings deliverance. That is why you must watch your speech in every hour. Do not rehearse your troubles aloud, for every recital engraves them deeper. Do not speak of lack, or you shall multiply it. Speak supply, then speak health. Speak freedom. The more you declare, the more you establish. You may ask, but must I always be on guard? Must I weigh every sentence? Yes, until faith becomes your nature. At first, you must watch diligently, canceling idle decrees, reversing careless words. But as faith takes root, your speech aligns effortlessly. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Train the heart, and the lips follow. Train the lips, and the heart is reformed. In time, your entire being becomes a living command of truth. Let no one think this power is reserved for the few. The law is universal. The merchant in the market has it. The mother in the home has it. The child at play has it. For the law of words is the law of life. What you speak in faith, you draw into your word. What you speak in doubt, you banish from your reach. Understand this. Your command is not wishful thinking. It is not daydream or fantasy. It is divine law, clothed in sound. You are not creating something new. You are calling forth what already exists in the unseen. Supply is waiting. Health is waiting. Victory is waiting. They hover in the invisible until your word summons them into visibility. Therefore, speak as a king or queen upon the throne. Say, "This is mine, by divine right. This comes to me with ease and certainty. I do not struggle. I do not fear. My word goes forth and the law fulfills it." The universe bows to such decrees. It has no choice, for the word of faith is the word of law. Now let me warn you of divided speech. Many cancel their own command by contradiction. In the morning they say, "I am supplied." By evening they sigh, "I see no money. I fear I shall fail." Such double-minded speech paralyzes the law. The universe stands confused at the divided signal. A trumpet gives no certain sound when blown by a wavering hand. So too your word must be one clear note. Decide your decree, and stand upon it. Do not recall it. Do not weaken it. The word must stand until fulfilled. Do not imagine the law sleeps. Every utterance goes forth, be it strong or weak, positive or negative. The word "I can't" is a prison. The word "I can" is a key. The word "I lack" is a thief. The word "I have" is a supplier. Which shall you choose? The authority of the spoken word rests in this. You are not separate from the universe. You are part of it. When you speak, you are not sending commands outward. You are awakening forces within. The spirit within you and the law around you are one. Therefore every command is self-fulfilling. Speak as one with the law, and the law obeys because it is your very own life, answering. Remember this truth, beloved. You are never a victim of circumstance, only of circumstance is but the echo of yesterday's words. Change your words today and tomorrow's echo will change. Speak light, and darkness dissolves. Speak order, and chaos retreats. Speak abundance, and lack vanishes. Your lips are not ornaments, they are instruments. Use them with care. Use them with dominion. Speak only what you desire to live, for the word is life, the word is law, and the word is power. The power of a spoken command. Section 2. How to speak with dominion. Beloved ones, in our last hour, we saw that the word is not mere sound, but seed, law, decree. Today I would lead you deeper. It is not enough to know that words create. You must learn to speak with dominion. For many speak words, yet few command. Many declare blessings, yet contradict them with fear. Many hope, but hope is not command. Dominion belongs to those who speak as if the invisible is already formed, as if the harvest is already reaped, as if the victory is already won. Hear this: the difference between a wish and a command is certainty. A wish says, "I hope it comes." A command says, it is mine now. A wish looks to the future. A command draws it into the present. A wish leans on chance. A command leans on law. When you speak with dominion, you do not question, you decree. You do not wonder, you know. You do not tremble, you stand. To speak with dominion is not to shout. Authority is not volume, but vibration. A whisper of faith outweighs a scream of fear. The universe does not measure tone, it measures certainty. The softest word, when clothed in conviction, thunders through the invisible and reshapes the visible. Let us take an example. A woman may whisper, "I am healed," though her body aches. If she speaks it with certainty, health begins its march. Another may cry loudly, "I hope to be healed," yet sickness remains, for there is no authority in hope alone. Dominion lies in the word that knows. The law of the universe bends to the word that is sure of itself. Now how shall you train your lips to command? First, by guarding your inner image, for the tongue cannot speak beyond a picture held in the mind. If you see yourself poor, your words of wealth will be hollow. If you see yourself defeated, your words of victory will ring false. The image must match the decree. The inner vision fuels the outer word. Therefore, clothe your imagination with the picture you desire, and then speak it forth as reality. Second, by aligning action with speech, do not declare wealth while preparing for poverty. Do not decree success while expecting failure. A command must be consistent in thought, word, and deed. The farmer who plants wheat does not prepare his barn for thorns. He builds his granary, knowing the wheat is coming. So must you. Speak supply, and prepare to receive supply. Opportunity, and ready yourself for doors to open. The universe answers alignment. Third, by persistence. A command once spoken is law, but many waver and recall their word. They plant the seed, then dig it up with doubt. They decree abundance in the morning, then nullify it with worry by night. Such divided speech paralyzes the law. You must stand upon your decree until it is fulfilled. The word must be final, irrevocable, unwavering. A king does not recall his decree, it stands until executed. So must you speak with dominion. Do not imagine that circumstances hold greater weight than your command. Circumstances are but shadows cast by yesterday's words. They are not masters, but servants. The world you see is but an echo of what you have spoken before. Change the word, and the echo changes. Do not bow to appearances, for appearances are old law. Command anew, and the new law shall overturn the old. Let me illustrate. A man once faced ruin in his business. His accounts were empty, his creditors pressing, yet he declared daily, "I am supplied, my business prospers. Divine law opens my way." Friends mocked him, saying, "Do you not see your failure?" But he refused to yield. He held his decree as a king holds his crown. Soon a new contract appeared, then another, until his affairs flourished. What changed? Not circumstance, but command. He spoke dominion until the universe rearranged itself to obey. Another illustration. A mother feared for her child's safety, constantly saying, "Something terrible may happen," and danger seemed to lurk near the child. I told her, "Your words are shaping his path. Speak protection. Say nothing can harm him. He is guarded by divine law." She obeyed. Her fear dissolved. Her speech aligned with faith, and peace followed. Her command unlocked safety. So it is in every matter: health, wealth, protection, opportunity. Dominion lies in the lips of the one who dares to speak as ruler, not victim. Say, "I am guided. I am protected. I am prospered. I walk in victory." Do not whisper it as a prayer of desperation, but declare it as a law already in force. The universe cannot resist the word of faith, for faith is law in motion. Beloved, beware of idle words, for every utterance bears fruit. The tongue is like a fire, Kindle it with truth, and it lights your path. Kindle it with fear, and it burns your harvest. Some say, it does not matter what I say, but it matters eternally. Words are living seeds. They do not die. They grow in silence until their fruit appear. Cancel idle words at once. Reverse every negative decree. Say that word is void. It returns empty. Only truth stands. Then replace it with a command of faith. Do not borrow the world's speech. The world says, times are hard, money is scarce, sickness spreads, opportunities are few, but you are not of the world's speech. You are of divine speech. You say, my supply is endless, my health is radiant, my way is prepared, opportunities abound. The world repeats fear, you repeat faith, and faith outlives fear. To speak with dominion is to step into your rightful inheritance. You were not born to be a beggar, pleading with the universe. You were born to rule with words. The universe itself was spoken into being. The stars obeyed a word. The seas were set by a word. Light burst forth by a word. If creation answers the word, shall not your affairs? You are cut from the same law. Your lips carry the same authority. Speak, and it is done. Practice this daily. In the morning decree your path. This is a day of supply, success, and divine guidance. Everything I need is here now. I walk in peace. I walk in victory. Through the day, guard your speech. Refuse complaint. Refuse fear. Refuse doubt. At night, seal your affairs with words of protection. I rest secure. My way is prepared. Tomorrow unfolds with abundance. Do this faithfully, and your life will become a stream of fulfilled decrees. Remember this. The word is the bridge between the invisible and the visible. Without it, desires remain formless. With it, they take on shape. Speak dominion, and unseen forces clothe themselves in matter. Lack and even abundance dissolves. The power is ever at your lips. Therefore, I charge you, speak as one who knows. Speak as one who rules. Speak as one whose decree is unshakable. Say, I am supplied. I am protected. I am healed. I am victorious. Say it not as wish but as law. Say it until it rings in your bones, until it echoes in the unseen, until it returns in form. For the universe cannot resist the word of faith. It must obey. Beloved, unlock the universe with your command. The key is already in your mouth. Use it. Use it with dominion. Use it with certainty. Use it with unwavering faith. And as surely as the sun rises, what you speak shall stand. Beloved, the universe is not far, nor deaf, nor unwilling. It waits only for your decree. Every word you speak is seed. Every seed becomes harvest. Every harvest shapes your destiny. You cannot escape the law of speech, but you can master it. Stop rehearsing lack and declare abundance. Stop repeating fear and decree protection. Stop giving life to failure and command success. For the word is the bridge between thought and manifestation. When you speak in faith, you set in motion an invisible machinery that never falters, never sleeps, never forgets. It obeys with precision. Say, my way is prepared, my supply is certain, my health is radiant, my life overflows with good. Hold your decree, and the universe must fulfill it. You are not a beggar. You are a ruler. You are not at the mercy of chance. You are the master of command. Speak as one who knows. Speak as one who rules. And your life will bear witness that the power of the spoken word is the power of creation itself. Beloved ones, unlock the universe with your command, today and every day.